Good morning. It is Monday, which means it's office day. I'm gonna head down to the office and try to get some work and, grab a takeaway coffee from the old Peloton. Try to toss a little support their way. I did buy, right when quarantine started or lockdown started, I did buy one of these giant bags of coffee off them, so I've been good to go. Here, at least, it's really good. Assembly is a roaster out of the UK. I'm not exactly sure where they're based, but they do a really good job, and this is a good snag. It smells really good. And I don't know when the Peloton is opening for the takeaway coffee, and it's a little bit early, so I'm kind of tempted to grind some of this and take it with me. I'm not used to getting up this early. I've been sleeping in the last couple of days, which has been really nice. By the time you see this, I think I'll have released EpiNet for the 80 and 8 today. I've got 2 more that I filmed that I'm going to release in time. Over the next couple of weeks, probably. I figured I would trickle those out so that we would still get to explore Paris a little bit. But as you know now, and as I'm discovering, I'm allowed to go out for little wanders professionally. So I'm able to go down to the office and go to the post office, which is something I need to do today as well. Oof. Good reminder, put this in my bag. And so there is definitely a temptation to go out into the world at large and to film a little bit while Paris is kind of empty. I think I'm a little bit hesitant, mostly because I think most people just see me as some dude. I don't think people see me necessarily as like a professional video maker necessarily, which is fine. People can see me however they want to see me. But my concern with that is that people will then see me out filming and photographing and think, oh, if that guy's doing it, why can't I? And I don't want to be responsible for encouraging people to go break the rules. So that's why I've been slow and hesitant to go out and do that much. But I also at the same time, would like to. We'll figure that out. In the meantime, the main thing that I'm trying to figure out is how to pack properly to ride the bike, because I would like to put everything in the saddlebag, but I'm pretty sure this backpack won't fit in there, and I need the backpack for my computer, so that's kind of heavy. But I could take stuff out of it and put it in the saddlebag. Should have brought the saddlebag up here. I could have figured that out in real time. Anyways, let's I forgot that I got my Smarter Everyday Baseball. I don't know if I want to open this, to be honest. I don't know how much YouTube you watch, but if you've ever watched Smarter Every Day and you support them on Patreon, he made a whole bunch of these baseballs for a project recently, which was really, really fun to watch. Alongside the Rocket City Trash Pandas, they struck a little bit of a deal. But if you support them on Patreon, it's kind of cool to, I support a handful of people on Patreon anyways, like the musicians that I work with and some friends that I believe in, but then there's some YouTube channels that I really enjoy that I watch a lot of their stuff, and Smarter Every Day is one of those. And it's really cool. I felt kind of bad getting a baseball sent all the way to Paris, but I also feel really happy that it's here. This is the only baseball that I own in Paris, and I kind of want to leave it in the plastic because it's signed and everything. I don't want to ruin it. Also, I think that Trash Panda is probably the greatest mascot in the history of baseball. Anyways, let's we're running kind of late. Let's get out of here. Definitely beats driving.
Salut Charles. fella.
Hi, Tot.
Yeah.
Boop. I want to kick. That I don't understand. Sweaty workout hat? Non-sweaty work hat. I don't know how that's gonna look. Good to see the guys for a second. Things are obviously tight right now. It's weird. The whole this whole confinement lockdown is kind of weird because it does feel looser. It just feels weird. It doesn't feel nearly as serious as the last one did. You see people like in offices and working and whatever else. It definitely is quiet. Paris is definitely quiet. Not a lot of movement. And I think the good thing is that it's reducing our contact with each other. So like I'm not coming into contact obviously with nearly as many people, hardly anybody. Most days I don't see anybody. So it's like 1 or 2 days out of the week that I see a few people. Those people are within the small circles that I was already seeing when we were out of lockdown, although significantly less. And I do have friends that have gotten COVID, both earlier on, but also recently there were a couple. And our cases just exploded. So they picked the right time because this last week, like we're setting more records for how many cases we have. So they definitely picked the right time to do the lockdown. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll see those numbers come back down because it's like on a 2 to 3 week delay, something like that. So the hope is that we did this with enough time to make a comeback and really get it under control. But I don't know. Feels like the way people are talking about it definitely feels like we're going to be in this lockdown for, oh man, at least as long as the last one, if not longer. So the cycle of life that we all get to live through now. Oh boy. Where is I just need to put this guy in a, you got some French masks?
Yeah, I like it how it's
Very stylish.
yeah.
Patriotic at the same
It's
time.
got the thin wire all the way along.
Oh, well,
which
that's
is
nice.
quite good.
Made in Italy with the French attires. The COVID postal experience. Oh no, do I want to put that one in?
Exactly like I stuck my one in there the other day.
Did you?
I couldn't find these, and I'm thinking it's still.
Okay, lunch. Where are we going? Are we going? Well, if we're going to the place you were talking about, it's up here, right?
I was just gonna say, you know my
All
sense.
right, this way. We're one of the interesting things that nobody really knows for sure what's going on. I'll start that way. And supposedly the 1 kilometer radius is only for.
I don't have a bag.
Oh, there you go. 1 kilometer radius is only for exercise, so theoretically you can go shopping anywhere you need to. We don't know that for sure, but since restaurants are doing takeaway, it makes sense to walk, get some takeaway, and then go sit in the park, because also sitting outside and getting some air is a thing you can do now too, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
And it's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. It's warm. It's the perfect day to go out and sit in the park and eat a sandwich. So we're gonna try and go get some banh mi. Support local businesses, drop pens, and do the best we can to make the most of the situation. So there's some places that are open in there, but not most. Is that how this works? I don't even know what's open. Like FNAC was open.
That was the whole.
But there's a lot of people out sitting out and getting some air, so.
You know, people are upset at FNAC because FNAC can be open and they're selling books, but bookshops can't be.
Yeah, that was one of the scandals. I see a line of people. Is that where we're headed? A lot of people, and it's a good sign that it's actually open. Okay, sounds good. How's your banh mi?
It's good.
I think it's really good. I really like the bread a lot, actually.
Yeah.
There's something what?
Something in here that's not normally in a banh mi.
Mm.
Maybe it's, did it say vegan mayo?
Oh, it might be that. I don't know. Mine's nice and spicy.
Yeah, mine's the perfect amount of spice actually. They nailed it.
Miss banh mi, good find. We were talking about how, like, given the new rules, it's a good opportunity to go out and find lunch on, like, instead of ordering it. Because then you get a walk, you get some sun, you can sit in the park apparently. Good way to get a little bit of a break and not stay inside all day and go totally crazy. That sounds delicious. Weird to be out here riding on completely empty streets. And apparently there's a 10 p.m. curfew for food delivery, I guess, so I'm trying to make it home before that. It was a nice evening, nice afternoon. Got a lot of work done. Got some paperwork filed. Found out some information about my titre séjour, my visa renewal process. Through that, and they can't help me online yet, but they had a phone number, which then told me the hours they were open, and then hung up on me. So at least I know that I have to, at this point I think I have to wait until next month to get that whole process started. But Jess got hers going. She's got a British passport, and she's got to get a titre séjour now thanks to, you know, Brexit and all that. But this is crazy, being out here at night with nobody around. It's really cool. Hopefully that wasn't selfie camming the whole time, but this is super cool. It's good to have dedicated admin days though, where you sit down and you have someone to hold you accountable to actually get stuff done that you really don't want to do, even though you have to do it. Good to have an admin buddy. We ordered tacos and now I gotta head home. It'd be nice to be able to stay out all night, but I can't do it. Anyways, hope you're having a wonderful day wherever it is you are. I gotta figure out this whole bouncing around town. I do have an appointment with Van Moof tomorrow to get this looked at, and I have some little tweaks I need to have made, including, you may have seen me kicking the lock earlier. There's a lock feature on the back wheel that won't engage. I got it to work once, and that was it. So I've got an appointment with them tomorrow, so I'll be back out in town tomorrow, which would be great. It's a great excuse to go. Bike repairs are a necessity. And yeah, get a couple things tweaked on the bike and figure out how we navigate this weird new existence in an extremely empty Paris. But I think I'm gonna try and take advantage and find some interesting shots and some cool experiences to share with you. So hope you stick around for that. I didn't pick out a patron producer today, something I should have done today, but thanks to my patrons as always for having my back, for joining along, and I'll drop you guys another 80 and 8 here soon. And in the meantime, see you tomorrow morning for, another trip out into a strangely empty, but not quite as empty as you expect, Paris. See you tomorrow for that.